COVID-19 upended billions of lives, and in a short amount of time, the virus demonstrated just how fragile our world was. But the virus came at a moment when our planet was already facing several significant crises. Problems like climate change, poverty, discrimination, and violence. In addition to its own devastating effects, the pandemic has worsened all of these global problems. Recovering from the pandemic is hard enough, and we've learned that these problems are all deeply connected. So, how do we move forward? That's the question many of the world's leading experts considered in this year's 17 Rooms Summit, a new approach to problem solving for the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. They found the SDGs are even more important than ever to help guide the world out of crisis. But achieving those goals amid the specter of COVID-19 requires a new perspective. We call this the 4 Great Transitions. For justice, for the environment, for technology, and for the next generation. Solving problems through this lens can help the world become a more resilient and inclusive place. So how does this work? From tackling inequalities separately, to recoupling economic and social progress for everyone. Governments have mobilized $12 trillion of emergency relief. A just recovery needs to ensure that those who shoulder an unequal share of the burdens of this crisis are not left behind in how these resources are spread out. From marginal increases in environmental protection, to putting nature at the center of all decisions, putting response and recovery dollars toward green infrastructure and jobs in all sectors, that can stimulate the economy while actively moving towards a cleaner planet. From celebrating technology products to creating inclusive and accessible systems. For example, a broader adoption of secure and trusted digital IDs would dramatically expand access to essential services, unlock financial inclusion, and provide quality work opportunities. Going from preparing young people for the future to having them hold the future in their hands. It starts with education. We can seize the opportunity of remote learning to leapfrog old systems and expand the circle of who gets to learn and what and how they learn. These 4 great transitions urge us to double down on the SDGs and apply a new way of thinking to solve global issues, the ones right in front of us and the ones further down the road. Because it's not over once COVID is over. We need to look at these interconnected problems holistically for us to transition to a more equitable, resilient, and sustainable world. Today, tomorrow, and beyond.